I've been documenting training my eyes. I'm just continually focusing on my eyes. You can train your eyes. You can train your eyes. And then you can take your eyes anywhere. Keep your eyes open. Hello, my name is Rama. Welcome to this channel. In this video, I'll be walking through some of the experiences and experiments I've been running on myself with my vision and the things that I seem to perceive. I started documenting things back in 2024, February, and now it's April 2024, so it's been about a couple months. In the video, I've provided blobs of my writing and documentation, some video footage of me explaining things, some research articles to back up my experiences and just solidify that this is not just me making things up. These are shared experiences that people have had and people have studied. And yeah, by posting this video, I hope to, one, document things for myself, because it seems that with time things just come more and more, but also I wish to show that science kind of lags. I mean, we as people, if we just pay attention to something as simple as how we see things, we can discover things for ourselves, and the science can catch up to us. Yeah. That's a little snippet of what's to come. If you're into topics like faith-based curiosity and just insight, literally insight, haha, then you might like this video, and I think it's worth watching. Enjoy. So it's March 3rd, 2024. Recently I went to a photo shoot to do professional photo shots of my head and just like me for real estate, and the photographer there said something interesting where I'm good at looking through things rather than at, and so I'm using that as a clue to improve my vision, because it's really messed up. I mean, it's a blessing and a curse, because I do get insight into like how your vision can affect the way you see the world, and since I have blurry vision, it makes me appreciate vintage camcorders. Like, I'm shooting on a Canon right now, but vintage camcorders are nice because they're different and they help you see things differently, and you can sort through and make what you want out of that. And making what I want out of that right now is I want to improve my vision. I want to have more control over it, because I hate having to be so reliant on contact lenses and glasses, and I'm tired of my eyes feeling tired. I've been messing with my eyes for a little bit before I started recording this. So earlier, when I was just staring at this mirror that's right in front of me, I was looking into my eyes deeply. So what I was doing was I was looking at my eyes, and since I have mirrors like all around me in this bathroom, they help me to be able to know, like, okay, behind me there's this thing, over here there's this thing. Like, it's set up so that I have a mirror here, I can move it. I have a mirror, shaky camera, here, and I can move it. And so there's just mirrors all around me, and that was helpful for me while I was looking into my eyes, because I started feeling lost at first. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, I didn't know what I was looking at, but when I had the mirrors around me, I could make sense of what was in front of me visually. There's a specific term for what I'm talking about here. It's called spatial awareness. So if you want to learn about it more in detail, there it is. Spatial awareness. Yeah. I noticed how my eyes work together. I was closing one at one point, and then this one was getting strong. I could see things in my eyes far away. But when I opened my eye after I was done looking far with this one, I could see the difference in my eyes, like physically, when I'm training them like this intensely. I can see the physical changes right away. In this little session, I remember feeling that I could see my eye bags underneath my eyes. Like these ones just literally changed right then after maybe 5 minutes of me just looking into my own eyes. At one point, it was weird. At one point, somehow, I saw at one point while messing with my vision, my eyes came to see one eye. I sound insane. But that's what I saw. So I forgot how I got to that point, but like it was so clear. It was very clear. Like I looked, like imagine my face and imagine one big eye in the center of my face. That's what I saw. I was there for like enough time that I'm confident I saw it. Found some scientific articles that are pretty damn close to what I have in my lived experience. They call it third eye rivalry, and it applies to me because in the article it talks about how people with slightly different prescriptions and eye power in each eye have to essentially fight to have them work together, and you can come to an agreement between the eyes and essentially produce the mind's eye or the third eye. I personally want to add how it's nice that the science is backing me up and essentially explaining how this may have occurred because of my eye prescriptions and the differences, but I think there's more to it. I mean, in the mirror, what I saw was the mind's eye or the third's eye in horizontal form and in towards the center of my face. But when you look at Hindu deities and various forms, I'm thinking of a couple, and their mind's eye is represented differently than what I saw in the mirror. Mine was horizontal, but in theirs and the pictures of them, it's vertical, and it's a vertical eye. So this, but flipped to be vertical. And having had this experience with the horizontal eye just straight in front of me in the mirror, I'm alluding and building faith in more to this than just the science, because science can catch up, but it seems there's more. And than what I found in the articles I saw, at least. Messing around with things and really believing that you can do something about it makes you confident. As much as I want to correct my vision, I'm gonna have to document this and do it over time, slowly. My plan is to ask for help. Like, what are the things that I can use to help me? Like eye drops. I don't know what else exists. Eye drops. And how can they help? How can they help? And see if I will use it and just mess around. But yeah, my vision is important to me because my vision's really important to me. I like to see things clearly, and if I feel like I don't have a good strong sense of what's going on around me, I can get so lost in a ton of ways. And I don't like being lost. I don't like being lost. But yeah, that's that. I do want to add that although it can get scary and you feeling lost a lot of times being so blind, it can also feel nice when you're like in a safe place where your vision might not really matter as much at that time. Because when you do not have to care about vision and what's around you, like, I don't need to wear my glasses right now. I'm chilling. I don't have to focus on things. Things and how clear they are to me matter less. It becomes more so big blobs of light, and those blobs can be fun to pay attention to when they're just blobs instead of like things you kind of seem to feel like, you know, like I'm staring at my light and I know it's a light, but when it's not so clear, the light bulb and the light inside of it and my eyes focusing on it, it just becomes something completely different, and you can do a lot with that. I can stare at blobs and I can feel like I'm looking into other portals. I'm looking right now as I'm speaking at this blob of light. If I just stare at it hard enough, the blobs of light can become so definite and so orb-like and move as you just focus on it. Where it's like, what is this? What is it? What am I staring at? What is in there? Kind of thing. That's how I feel. But yeah. And when you don't have to care about your vision, that means you can close your eyes, just chill. And in closing my eyes prior to falling asleep, sometimes I experience very, very strong visual patterns in the dark. I've come across one term that kind of resonates. It's called hypnagogia. And some people see like things. I more so just see visual patterns. And yeah, so just peeling off your contacts and not having to wear glasses and not seeing things sharply in the dark can be nice in that sense too, because I think it kind of plays a role in me being able to see those patterns. Yeah. I've been documenting training my eyes. I'm just continually focusing on my eyes. You can train your eyes. You can train your eyes. And then you can take your eyes anywhere. Keep your eyes open. Because I fucking can sense things. It's insane. I don't know what they are all the times. Whoa. I got a secondhand kaleidoscope. I found this in Sacramento. Like, when I get bored, I can look. And I can move it around. And I can do a lot. Oh my god, there's like two sides to it. There's two sides to it. I just discovered a whole new dimension. Here's a general note from me. You can search as long as you need, as hard as you need. You keep your eyes open to what's important to you. And then the rest of the world matters. But set your priorities straight. You kind of matter. Why do I sound so corny? Okay. Me and my family, we're going to the temple today. It's March 8th. It's 4:33 p.m. Friday and 2024. I'm getting ready to go. In this blurb of text, I talk about things that I saw in the mirror, just staring into it in my room on my bed. It was a different setting than the bathroom, and on that session, I guess, it was just like my room wasn't real. That's the simplest way I can put it. Okay, so update on my little eye experiments. I've been to the eye doctor a couple of times now to just get my contacts checked out, order some new glasses, got some sunglasses that not worth the price. But yeah, I think I learned a lot from this. I just want to add that I was experimenting a lot, not with just myself in the mirror, looking at things behind me, around me, into my eyes and whatnot, but I started experimenting with different contact prescriptions in each eye. So for a while, I was trying to do like super light prescription glasses on top of my contacts to see if that would help my vision. It was like it's around negative 5.5 to negative 6. And the doctor gave me like, I think like 2 or 3 different kinds of prescriptions. I forget the exact numbers and whatnot. But point of the story is I was given the opportunity to experiment with a lot of different contact prescriptions, and I found some glasses laying around my houses, my family's houses, that were really old prescription glasses, and I just started messing around, and I started messing around with sunglasses a lot and noticed that light really affects my eyes. I'm super sensitive to light, and with messing around the contacts and the light prescription glasses, I dried out my eyes or something so much that literally for like a day I had a lazy eye, and I feel like I still do low key. Like my eyes feel uneven oddly. Like now in the video it doesn't seem noticeable, but like I don't know. I gave myself a lazy eye for some time for sure, and I wish I took a picture because it was there. But yeah. In conclusion, I learned about health insurance and how that works, and pricing and how they try and sell you so much things. I learned about how your eyes work and why things the doctor that the things that the doctor tells you, it actually makes sense. Did my experiments on my own eyes for like a week or two, and now I know more about my eyes. I want to do LASIK eye surgery because I don't want to have to worry about my contacts in my eyes and just vision all the time. I've been wearing glasses since I was in 5th grade, contacts since I was around middle school, early high school, and just kind of over it. So looking into that, but it's quite expensive, so I don't know. We'll see, but yeah, messing around with your vision can, it's not just about how far you can see and how clearly you can see. It's about how you see the world sometimes and what you see. Like I was mentioning earlier in this video when I was talking into my bathroom mirrors, like that whole thing was real. I wasn't just, imagining things. It was there. I was experiencing it, and this is kind of the end of my eye experiments on myself. I mean, I don't know what else I'm gonna see in the future or do in the future with regards to my eyes, but yeah, I just know. I feel like I know a lot more just from experimenting. And also, I'm messing around with my room lights a lot more because I love low lights. Like the white light that's on, it has other bulbs there. I have a low light lamp over here, and even, hold up, I don't want to look straight into the light, but see, I figured out that being able to just do that one thing right there, game changer for falling asleep, game changer for clear vision, and eyes that, excuse me, aren't like super sensitive. I'm kind of rambling on, and it feels like I am not really going anywhere specific, so I'm just gonna keep going with things that I experienced. And also, my camera is not clear for some reason. Yeah. Another thing is when I started waking up in the mornings, my eyes were freaking sensitive to light. So much so that, hold on, this is making my face look weird. So much so that when I was waking up in the mornings, I was putting sunglasses on inside of the house early in the mornings because my eyes felt so sensitive to light. It was weird. I like waking up to the sun, and not having a lot of lights on early in the morning. Yeah, that's what I learned from that. I could add more and more. It's gonna sound a little witchy, like witchy, witchy. Sometimes I can just look at things and then I'll see like an eye in things, and I can carry that eye around with me for like a couple of moments, not even just moments, like it'll feel like a solid 15 seconds sometimes. And I can just carry that eye with me, and it'll be floating in my vision in front of, like, just in my vision floating. And it's like a really nice reminder that, like, I can just watch things, I can just watch myself. Yeah. Weird stuff, I know, but it was pretty damn real for me. So yeah, that's my little conclusion. I did draw something that I, talked about earlier in this video to bring it to life so that I'm not just spewing words at you. It's here, and something almost dropped, but it's here, and this is like quite a good depiction of what I was seeing. It's kind of dark. The drawing itself is really dark. When I was in this moment, like in the mirror and whatnot, it wasn't this dark, but afterwards, I guess that's just how I drew it. And when I was actually seeing this kind of thing in the mirror, like actually this eye like area, like how I drew this eye, and just the fact that I have eyes even if they look closed in this place, it was literally like nothing. It was just my eyebrows, a nose, and the rest of my face. Like my eyes were not there. It was just this one in the mirror. This was at 7:31 a.m. 7:31 a.m. March 4th, 2024. And then I drew like the details of the actual bathroom I was in. So this was my bathroom and stuff. And yeah, I just hope that this illustrates how kind of real things were. And sometimes it feels like I can't even bring those things back into life right now. Like if I just tried to stare in the mirror, I don't know if this kind of thing would happen again, because I'm in a different state of mind right now. But whatever is going on right now is a different kind of thing, right? What was happening this day around this time, that was most definitely like, it was there. I don't know why I'm going on and on about trying to like explain that this was real to me, but it was. I hope that this isn't taken the wrong way in the world. I'm not gonna, I don't know, people tend to associate like these kinds of things with bad things sometimes, especially in America, I guess, or more Western societies, because it's taboo. But that's a whole different topic, a whole freaking different topic. So I'm gonna just end it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, Futurama, if you're watching, just know that that drawing was like, it was an important part of March. Okay.